Yo, what is up, guys? We are here with another upload. First match of the. Oh, go get that necklace out. Hey, boys. You guys know Berserk? Berserk. I got that Berserk Dragon Slayer sword as my necklace. You can't see it, but it's there. So, what's up, guys? We are here with round one of our locals with the Water Kings list. And how does it start? Game one, we brick. we brick. We open double Eclipse, one Perulia, one Fluros, and ran. This is against pure Ryzeal. And yeah, we won the roll. So we chose to go first. I wish that's not how it happened. This would have been an amazing go second hand. So I had a really hard time deciding what to do here, and I felt like I ended up misplaying. So I decided that I needed to put the body on the board rather than just use both Charmies in a mixture of the Eclipse. I figured getting Gamir here plus double Eclipse would be good enough. But in reality, it's just a very awkward hand because you either kind of have to set one Eclipse and then Eclipse the first thing he does and then you start charming him, or you just shotgun both the Charmies from the get-go and set nothing. I don't know. Let me know what you guys thought would have been better. My only issue with just like leaving up zero board state and zero Eclipse and then just shotgunning the Charmies is that he can definitely kill me through that. Now I don't know his hand at the time. Obviously, I don't know his hand, so I don't know if he can actually kill me or not. His hand ended up being, I think, decent, but he definitely could have killed me if I do zero interrupts. And with your only real hand trap in this deck being Imperm, if he just kept going, I'm probably not getting the out for whatever that out needed to be in time to stop him from killing me. So I don't know. In the moment, I definitely decided to play safe. But I think a play to win play would have been. I think play to win would have been I set nothing. I stayed rain in hand. I leave double Eclipse in hand. I pass turn and I drop Perulia right away, and then I start playing the Fluros when available as well, and I just scare him into passing, and that was probably the right choice I should have made, rather than this, because the other issue here is, so as he's playing the Eclipse. Eclipses aren't actually great, or they didn't feel great into Ryzeal when Ryzeal was going second into the Eclipse. Maybe they're better if I have a real board state, but in this scenario, it's like the Eclipse is almost just kind of. Excuse me. The Eclipse is almost just kind of stopping like one rank 4 play. So again, here we're just stopping one rank 4 play. Stopping him from making detonator. And yeah, but then he has another 4 in hand anyways. So I believe. Oh no, that one didn't matter. He couldn't get anything going. Also I actually don't remember. Let me guys know. Gamir. So the first play here he did was special X send whatever the monster negate is. I chain Gamir to that targeting my Gamir to negate. I believe it banishes. I'm not positive, so you can let me know. Because Gamir might only banish face-up cards on the field that it responds to. But yeah, so I'm asking a ruling about if he draws from my booked card as well. He does, so he gets 4. He told me afterwards he showed me his hand. It was like Baylor Ogre Droll Ash. It was disgusting. And then I draw Taze for turn with a Fluros in hand. So I'm like, great, this is absolutely going nowhere. The Charming play was 100% the right play. So yeah, that was a bummer to start the day off like that. I don't even really blame the deck here. This just seems like a very unfortunate pile of variance. Just like and I could have played it out better. I could have used this hand to my advantage, set nothing, just passed, dropped the Charmies, and that would have been the right play because he doesn't know if he can kill me or not. And for him to play into that, and then to give in like 3 draws later, the pressure starts building, and he might just stop right there and then. Even if he stops on a Dweller, having double Eclipse would have meant that you could Eclipse a full board. Even if they have Dweller, you still Eclipse the Dweller, and then when he goes plug-in to get his second detonator, you can Eclipse again, and then you can start playing from there with whatever 5 or 4 engine cards I have in hand, and you can still do a lot. And this deck can do a little bit more. I noticed under Dweller than the normal Mermail Atlantean strategy, just because your fish target's a little stronger. and the Ice Shades play a little bit better with like on-field effects rather than graveyard effects. But yeah, so eventually I just give it up there because I'm like, what are we doing? And it's like, yeah, I was very frustrated with that, but moving on. So game two, we go first, and we win the roll. And I have a somewhat awkward hand here. It was Nib, Adrian, the level 3 Ice Jade, Pike, Teus, and Mullen. So I'm just kind of deciding. Pike's really like the first play I'm looking at, but I'm thinking, what's the discard here? Is it Mullen or is it Adrian? And I realize it's definitely Adrian. You want to discard the Adrian first because that's the card you're going to be one summoning off of a Coral or off of Poseidra if I ever had to. So we're just seeing a Pike go through, looking for the Shrine. Even though it's awkward to grab Shrine over Squad, look at this man. He knows he plays against water all the time. He's playing Droll. He's maining Droll. And so, yeah, we're getting Droll, so grab Shrine, baby. Grab Shrine. You don't care about Droll. And I'll tell you right now, we did not care about Droll. So, Shrine, pitch Teus. And I decided to pitch Teus, even though I'm risking getting like hard ashed here, and technically Nibiru. This is just play to win. Like, there's no holding back here. I also decide to discard the Nibiru. I'm putting him on. I don't believe he has it. Well, he definitely doesn't have Ash, or he would have Ashed the Shrine. And he draws Veiler for turn, and he said he could have had Veiler for the Deep Seeking. Now, if he would have waited for Deep Seeking, that would not have worked because we kept the Pike on field. So if he did have a Imperm or... Well, because he's probably still letting the Pike Search go through because he wants to droll me. And then after that, if he had that Veiler that he draws, that he is going to draw for his turn, if he already had that in hand, he would have saved it. He would have tried to hit Deep Seeking with it, and I would attribute my Pike, and I would have been fine. So, yeah, and then Hard Opening the Moulin just makes this hand go crazy. And then we get a double Toad play going here. We end up deciding to use the Moulin. Take the second rank 4 because we don't care about our battle phase next turn. Because he has like 2 cards in hand. He's gonna draw 3 cards, and we have 3 Omni Negates, and both of them offer recyclability. I think we're doing just fine. The only misplay I made here was I needed to make Bahamut on this low. Where is it? On this low side, so my Toad could have been under the King. That was a mistake. But other than that, this was played pretty well. Yeah, it can be heavily punished, but we're playing to win. We're not playing to be safe. That's you. And honestly, we would have got punished sooner in the turn, so that Nibiru would not have left. Yeah, I think that was fine. And then into game 3. So game 3 was a little more interesting. Looks like he has. So I really thought about hitting him here with the single Imperm. I could just tell. I had a feeling, but I didn't shotgun it, and I definitely should have. Like 100% looking back. I could have read this, but I wasn't too sure of myself. But I did read that. I know this is the worst normal summon, and I know this is not the first card you want to play. So it did seem very likely that was going to be because you even play X before. You play X before. You play Ice before because you lose your Ice normal, and you just don't play. And then if he has Node's not even great either. So yeah, I should have just impermed this honestly. It didn't like this particular action. It matters in one scenario only, and actually it doesn't. It doesn't really change how the game would have played out, to be honest, and we'll see that in a second. Outside of the fact that he gets Node to hand. Yeah, so it's like I have what is that? That was like Teus ran, Triana, and something else. Oh, Tremora. It's Tremora, Ran, Teus, Triana. So opening Triana was not great here because I don't have a lot of Mermails to play with it, and the one Mermail I do have is not a good Mermail to use with Triana. It's unfortunate that like the level 7 Mermails don't get their effects on summon to search, and like for Teus and Megalo's ad, it's not on summon. Oh, so I'm asking a ruling real quick right here. So we're checking on Node because the effect says you can send a card from your hand or field to grave and then target a Ryzeal. We're seeing if that all happens at once. But so what I think is happening here is he has a legal target in graveyard as a Ryzeal to target, and then he's sending Duo with the buys underneath. And so then once he sends this, he's then targeting one of these 4s, and he's able to, play from there. Now, yeah, so he's able to do that, and he's checking for Duo to see if he can activate a second Duo drive, and then he reads he cannot. He goes into a detonator. Eventually, he debates Dweller. At this point, I don't even really care which one he does, but yeah, whether it's just one Dweller or one Detonator, I don't really care. They're all kind of equally infuriating. And I drew Dragoons for turn. And I gotta tell you, when I drew Dragoons, I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm winning this, which is very unfortunate and very funny because we do not.
Let's go. Activate man in hand.
Now to set the stage real quick, I have Taste Dragoons, Triana, Tremora, and Ran. I decide that Tremora is the least useful water currently, and the really awkward piece of Ran is that you don't want to discard, activating waters to summon Ran and do a detonator, because then he can just respond with the detonator and then pop the Ice Jade. So since Tremora doesn't activate at all, we're able to just we're able to put buys on the board before he can respond to them, and then so he has the trap, and so even if I had impermed this sword, he would have had this trap for 1 pop regardless. So that's one interruption that would have stayed the same. But what's really cool here that I didn't even think about until after I did it, to be honest, was that Tremora is a floater for Ran. So the minute he pops Ran, my Tremora summons it back anyways, and then he chains and pops the token. So now we're just clearing materials off the detonator, and then we go Teus Pitch Dragoons, and I'm feeling really confident here because he's running out of pops. I'm also gonna have Triana if he pops the Teus, but I also have a Dragoon Search and a Teus Search coming. So knowing I have 2 more pieces of starter gas, and then I audibly go, oh my god, he imperms my Teus, he pops my Ran, and he call buys my Dragoons. Literally, it was just call buy. It was just call buy. Even if he had strike, it wouldn't have mattered. It was strictly call buy, and after he did that, I'm just like, yeah, there's nothing I can do. And so I pass, he draws, and he sets one, and then I drew Butterfly Fish, which is not great, and then I'm trying to get a Teus on field. I don't really know why. Well, I know why. I'm trying to summon Teus, and the normal Butterfly Fish, and then I want to go and do a Lacia, just so that way when he destroys the Lacia, or eventually tries to deal with it to start dealing damage, I'll get some floating that way, where currently I'm not able to do anything. We're glitching out a little bit. Let's see. Okay, well, we're back to normal. So he pops it, and I had to check him on it because I knew that he maybe wouldn't, and so he draws another turn, doesn't draw anything playable. Although this is a double judgment, so what is going on? So he has double judgment right here, and I draw XYZ Encore. At this point, I'm like, there's really nothing I can do. This is not looking good. So I set the Encore. It goes to his turn. It goes to his turn. I set the Butterfly Fish. He draws. He passes. Well, he kills my guy. Passes again, and then I draw a Droplet. I'm like, Droplet Encore. Yeah, we're not getting this. He finally gets a Bonfire, and I can't Droplet. I have Droplet sending Encore to negate the ice. If I do that, he has enough damage to kill me. But then if I hit the detonator, then he'll just be able to, kill me with the level 4 summons of ice. So did not work out. So that was match 1 versus Pure Ryzeal. Takeaways from this game is very, very ins heavy. I feel like here, I might be crazy, but let's see. I play I played 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13 non-engine and 55 card list. And I open a hand with four of the 4 non-engine out of 13 out of 55 card list. And then game 3, getting hit with that very awkward scenario of the call by. Call by is murderous. I got called by twice today. Brutal. And yeah, call by is a sacky card. You know, it happens. Like nothing I can really do about it. Yeah, that's how this match went. The only thing is, yeah, that game 1 I could have played that brick hand a lot better. But other than that, yeah, this is the match. Well, thanks you guys for watching, and then we'll get into the next one tomorrow. All right, peace.